It's compelling, it's cutthroat, it's chaotic, it's clever, it's controversy and chaos, bitch.
We are such pink girlies, and I love that for us. I look like a teenager.
Yes, like clear baby, this is 30, soon to be 32. I'm 31.
Damn,
I
you
gotta stop
old
saying
hoe.
30.
You is 31, about to be 32.
Stop saying, oh yeah, this is 30, bitch. I'm 30.
And then you're going to say, I got 32 flavors of this bootylicious bubble gum.
Remind me to put
Cherry.
that
Come
on
and
my
get this.
caption for my birthday. Like, actually, hold on, let me
Write it
caption
down.
list.
Write it down.
Write it out. Caption list immediately. Where's my list? The fact that I have a list of captions and like I
As do
check
I.
them off as I use them. I'm like, oh, check. I use that one. I have
No.
been sectioned off by vacation.
This is what I do. Okay, look. Okay, captions. Then I have selfies. Then I have for my makeup. Then I have birthday. Then I have bad bitch energy only, which is very long because I just aspire to be a bad bitch all the time. Then I have, oh wait, bad bitch is still going. Oh my God. Then I have him and her because, you know, I love to post my man. And then I have mommy because I'm all about my child. I'm a mother. Okay. Then I have summertime because there's just certain captions you can only use in the summer. Then I have fall because bad bitch fall. Hello. Then I have holiday because, you know,
holiday
need that.
season.
Then we have fashion because sometimes when you get them fits off, the caption have to match. Then you got friends because we don't really post together like as friends, like none of my friends, I don't think. But I have some captions that I'm dying to use. So yeah. And then yeah, so that's it. Very long list. Look at this shit. This is terrible. Love that for me.
And I need to have it because every time I'm like, oh no. Make sure I got everything that I need to have on there. And then sometimes I'd be like, okay, that was cute when I thought of it, and now it just looks corny. Take it off.
Oh my God.
Especially so often, I go through and I clean up my list. Because
absolutely. I still have some captions on there from like 2016. I'm like, why did I ever want to put that Cardi B lyric as my caption? Because it only sounds good when you say it out loud. Reading it is dumb as fuck. Like real stupid. Like I could probably show you one right now. Let me scroll up. I mean, let me just.
And then
embarrass
sometimes
myself
I be thinking
bit.
of some great. I be thinking of some great ones, like off the top of my head, like in the moment. Like the one where I broke my leg and you can see my cast, like main character and the supporting cast. That was
I was like, that was epic.
Daddy.
Okay.
I was like, oh.
This is real old because this is a Nicki Minaj lyric. I just hopped out looking like a knockout.
But you know, still applies. Hold on, let me add that to my list.
That is old. That is very old. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Make them wake up in a cold sweat. That is very me 2016. I used to be popping shit. OD. Yes. I'm about 2025. I'm about to be popping my shit again.
Why not? Like, okay.
Yeah. And what about it? Oh, I don't have a pink cup today, but very on brand for me.
Did I buy that cup? I felt like I did.
And it.
I'm like, wait, that shit looks familiar.
Y'all, Teray bought me the cutest pink Keurig for Christmas because I don't have a coffee machine at my big grown age. So that's what she got me for Christmas. Insert the clip.
It's cute.
It's so cute. It's so pink. And it does not mess up the gender neutral aesthetica of my house. So love that.
Yes, the pink
W gift.
The pink Keurig, I was like, is this like a hot item? Why can't I find this anywhere? Like Amazon, when I tell you I ordered it on Amazon, like every day I checked for it. At one point it was sold out. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna keep checking. Eventually Amazon has to get one. I saw it again and then it was like, you'll be notified when it ships. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? What do you mean? When is it going to ship? When I'm like, no, Amazon, I only do things that are on Prime. That little filter at the top when be at Prime, click. If it don't come on Prime, I don't want it. Don't show me no ship it 2 weeks. Oh hell no. No ma'am. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. I don't want that. I need my shit in 2 days max. I prefer the overnight. But if I gotta wait, 2 days is all I could give you. It just kept changing. Then I went on Target. The price was like double. I said, now what the hell is going on with this? And then finally I found it on Amazon and it was going to ship in 2 days. And I was like, order now.
Yeah, I was very excited about that.
I was like, I was very excited to buy black. Like, oh, like
I would have been happy with the black.
I know. I was like, well, it does kind of match her kitchen, but I want the pink. Like,
Yeah. Love it. Love it.
so people, this is what episode
48.
48? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
look at me. 48. We are going to be trying out something new. As you can obviously tell, we are barefaced baddies today. We're going to be trying out something new, just having our regular conversation that we would be having if we were getting ready together, but inviting y'all in to get ready with us. So y'all can see what goes into the glam y'all see on a regular episode.
Yeah.
Just what the fuck we be doing. Either we be on the phone with each other, yapping.
Big yap.
Kids yapping in the background, husbands barging in. Life be lifing. We hopefully the husbands and kids will not be barging in today, but the yapping will commence. Okay.
Yeah.
Certified yappers.
And I'm really excited about this because this really takes me back to like where we even started. So can't wait to throw in some of these 2016 vibes in 2025. Damn, almost 10 years. Wow. Okay. Anyway, all right.
Well, not even just like 2016. Like we have been getting ready together. Now, over the years, the process has become longer. Actually, no. It always took us a long ass time to get dressed. Now, what the fuck were we doing when we weren't doing like full beats? Because in the early days, you would do your brows, no fucking foundation in sight.
None.
And some fucking lipstick. Why did it take us an hour to still get dressed? Probably because we be drinking.
Yeah, I was about to say, we be doing, Trey be like, you still doing your eyebrows? I'm like, yeah. She'd be like, all right, take a shot. I'm like, God damn, like, they gonna look like this in a minute. And y'all know I'll be cutting my eyebrows off. So
no, like
yeah.
You need alcohol. When you're getting dressed to go out, you gotta set the mood right. You gotta have the right music or said show in the background. Like everything has to be right. You have to curate a vibe.
Yeah,
and I'm a
definitely
vibe curator.
Definitely have to curate the vibes. Yeah.
So yes, we are gonna get dressed. Okay. But yes, this is our new thing. So you guys can look forward to this probably like once a month. We'll have these kind of like sit down things. So if there are any topics that you want us to talk about during these times, we can do not necessarily always just like hot topics, but it could be like girl chat kind of things. Whatever y'all want to talk about, please let the girls know.
Life scenarios. You know, let us know what you got going on.
Yes, we will do it. So let's get started.
Okay. Well.
Not sitting at my regular vanity. I'd be like, where's my order? Where's everything? Because I'm used to just like, oh, this is over there. Grab it in this section. Grab it over there. Wow. All the bottles and stuff are just falling down.
Oh my gosh. And even though I said I shaved my eyebrows off, because I do, because they just grow like caterpillars, I still have to tame these hoes, you know?
I mean, I don't got that many brows to spare. A little browless over here. A little bit. My Rogaine process did actually work. What? You know, at one point, my brows were so fucking thick.
I know.
Ends still don't really, like, this part will never be full. I just realized, like, getting your eyebrows waxed at, like, 12 was an insane thing to do.
For the times, though, it was, like, what we had to do. Like, we had to be them girls.
And my brows are paying for it now. 20 years later.
Listen, we just gonna draw them on anyway. So what difference it make?
This is true. This is true. But you know what? I would love some brows. Like just like those people who have just like naturally thick brows and just be like out the door, full brow. I would love that. But that's it's not my ministry, clearly.
No. Definitely not.
Not ministry.
Meanwhile, I got hella brows. They just don't grow in the shape that I like. So I chop them hoes off. And that has done wonders for me.
Okay, so you guys might not know this about me and Sierra, but we have lived a multitude of lives.
Yeah.
A multitude of entrepreneurial lives.
Yeah.
So we obviously love beauty, glam, all the girl things. We love it. Like Sierra's probably the first girlfriend that I made in adulthood or like, I don't know, I was still a teenager. Teenagehood, late teens, if you will, that liked makeup and shit as much as I do. Because when I tell you, bitches used to be on my head about putting on makeup. Like, who does she think she is?
Yeah.
Every day. Because when I would go to school, I'm going to get dressed. I'm going to put my makeup on. Like, I'm going to put on clothes. That whole like running out the house, just looking like who shot John? No.
Was never for me.
Absolutely not. It was never for me. I was never that girl. Will never
And
be
let me
that
explain
girl.
to you why. I really felt like in my teenage years, I lived in like my own sitcom and rom-com. Like I really felt like I never knew who I was going to see, who I was going to meet, might meet the love of my life. I don't know. But when I
Gotta
walked
look
out
good at
that
all times.
house, I wanted to be like people walking through the grocery store, like, who is that? Like that is literally what I wanted to give in my teenage, early adulthood. And that's what happened. Because every time we stepped out the house, we would definitely get the who are some girls.
Yeah, so where
So
are they
yeah,
going? Bitch, to Target.
bitch, nowhere.
Nowhere. Across
Chipotle,
campus.
Chipotle.
Across fucking campus. Like, but yeah, so we've lived a multitude of lives. We have done full form beauty content on YouTube.
That's where we started. Yep.
That's where we
Well,
started.
no,
YouTube.
the blog
Yes,
first,
we had a blog
a
first.
beauty
We
blog.
did.
Yep.
We had a beauty blog, and then we transitioned the beauty blog into YouTube videos.
Mm-hmm.
And then from YouTube videos, we had a cosmetic salon.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been them girls. The times where like 2016 beauty, that was our era.
Mm-hmm.
And just like buying palettes every fucking week. The over consumerism, that was us. I'm still trapped in a over consumer chokehold.
I have
And I
gotten
blame
out of that,
2016.
but I
I blame it.
definitely blame 2016 because it don't matter what the drop was, broke or not. I'm gonna figure out how to get this palette. If it's
Yes.
not in my local store, Teray, you got it in yours. I cash app you. Like
Yeah.
I needs it. I gotta have it. Like I got
Every
to have
aviator
it.
palette, even if that shit wasn't made for me, I want it.
Look, oh wait, modern Renaissance.
Got it.
Got
Like,
it.
had to have it. Needed.
Had to.
It was just our thing. It was like our bonding thing. That was like
Mm-hmm.
our, you like beauty? I like beauty. Let's be friends.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally.
So now we just still overconsume, but consume in a different way,
Mm-hmm.
I think. So one of the main things that, Miss Jayda Cheaves has launched her beauty line, which shout out to the girls because she is a serial fucking entrepreneur. Serial hustler, if you will. Like going from being a teenager, selling hair, making your name, then kind of doing the whole socialite thing, then with the clothing to now beauty. I can't hate on it because it's just like this is what we supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait,
Like,
she
getting
did
into
have a
all these
lip gloss
different
line
spaces.
back in the day. She had a lip gloss line back in the day, and I definitely had a lip gloss. It was actually a really good gloss.
Yeah, so now she's relaunched, and I guess there is discourse about the pricing of it.
Yeah.
That there's discourse about the price. So the price point of the actual lip kit is what, about $60. And to my knowledge, the kit comes with a liner and 2 lip products, like a gloss, like a pigmented gloss, and what, another gloss?
Yep, like a gloss, like lip oil type thing.
Okay, so pretty much Jada's signature lip. She always has on a brown lip liner and a very nudie, milky kind of lipstick or lip gloss, shall say. So after shipping, handling, all the fees, it's going to run you about $72, $73.
Yep.
For the product.
Some people
now,
more, depending on where you live for shipping.
Because like if you're shipping to Hawaii, they always have higher shipping. It just is what it is, especially if it's not a flat rate amount, if they're doing it based on address, which a lot of companies do, because I think a lot of people don't understand that companies eat the cost of shipping a lot.
Yeah.
Because it really does not cost $4.99, $7.99 to ship a whole box of stuff across the country. It may cost them $40 to do that, but to you, you're going to get a cheaper price. Because if y'all a consumer like me, them shipping prices, I don't know what it is about shipping, but I like $12. Oh, hell, I will have a cart full of shit, like $12 extra dollars. No, absolutely not. There's no free shipping.
The shipping will make me not purchase a product.
Not purchase. And I don't know what
that is.
But which I will not purchase.
Yeah, that is for surely a thing.
What Keith Lee said, for sure you're right on. I won't
show you right on, and I won't.
I won't be purchasing that. Like, I don't know what it is about shipping, but that number really will fuck up a purchase.
Hell
And
yeah, 'cause
also, if you tell me I can get free shipping by spending a set amount of money, I'm going to do whatever I need to do to get free shipping. So if I need to spend $60 on a product, I'm going to spend $60 and so I can ship it for free. I don't know. It's girl math. It doesn't make sense, but it does make sense.
definitely girl math, and the girls that get it, and the ones that don't, it's probably a man. So mind your business. It's not for your consumption right now.
But yeah, so a lot of the discourse is just about the cost of the product. Now, as a consumer, I wholeheartedly understand, but I think we have a unique perspective being that we have also been in the cosmetic space. So we know really what the cost of manufacturing products actually is and how the business side of it works and how much products you really need to sell in order to make money. So for those of y'all who don't know, when you're starting a cosmetics line, none of these brands are making their products whenever, like, they're not in the lab formulating like, oh, 25% of this, 25%. That's not how makeup works.
The only people that I can say probably started off doing that are the girlies who started off with just those like clear lip gloss lines that had like sparkles, iridescence, things like that. Like I do know one girl.
You can do at home and make your own stuff, but even that, the base of that product comes pre-made. You buy that from a manufacturer. So the base, so if they can't control if it's overly sticky, overly oily, they can't control it. The only thing that you can really control is the shades, if it has any scent, you can control that.
Yeah, you can manipulate a couple things, but it's factory made. It's not,
It's all factory made. It's all made by manufacturers, different labs across the globe. That is how even your big major brands, like this is my favorite concealer, they did not make this concealer, like the base. They didn't make that.
Right.
A manufacturer said, hey, this is the technology we have. These are the formulas. Y'all can tweak it to make it what you want, but this is essentially what we got. So with that, a lot of that comes with a price. If you're using a more advanced technology, obviously those things come at a bigger cost, and also the startup costs for making. So logos, packaging, all of those things are startup costs. Most times they're a one-time fee. So a lot of times you'll pay what you pay initially from your manufacturer, whoever is you're getting your products from. You're only going to pay a lot of these costs once outside of what the actual product is, and then you're good to go. Yeah. At some point, yes, that cost, everything gets passed along to the customer. Every single dollar gets passed along to the customer. That's how businesses make money. That is nobody. If I'm eating every cost, then I'm not making no money, honey.
There's no profit.
And that's dumb. Now, looking at the products themselves, there are a couple things that I noticed about it that I'm like, I personally would not pay just base product. I would not pay $60 for it.
Okay, let's get into it. What are those things?
And so most brands do what's called white labeling, especially most startup brands. They do what's called white labeling. It's a product that's already made. You cannot tweak the formula. You can do the colors, you can do the packaging, you can do those things. So basically, you're just slapping your label on a product that's already made. So your product, the other girl's product down the street, all of y'all can have the exact same products, but your packaging is just going to be different. Most brands,
Kylie Cosmetics and ColourPop Cosmetics back in that era, same factory.
Same factory, same thing. This is just white labeling. That's why the formulas are exactly the same. The pencils are exactly the same. Everything is exactly the same because this is what that manufacturer does. Everything is start to finish exactly the same. Usually what they'll do is they'll send you a big pamphlet of all the things that they carry, all the different products that they make. There you go. You pick from the color range that they have. You do that. Now, sometimes you can do, like I say, you can do a little bit extra where you can mix your own colors. But for the most part, people just jumping off the porch, starting out the gate, you're just going to do white labeling. You're just going to take what they have, use the color selection. You may order a few samples to make sure you like it. And it's, it's the quality that you're expecting that you want to put out. And then you put the product out.
Yep. Now, granted, I don't know Jayda business. Okay. Jayda Cheaves. What is her last name? Anyway, Cheaves. I don't know her, or Cheaves. There we go. Jayda Cheaves. I don't know Miss Jayda Cheaves. However, just off of first glance and have been in that space, her product definitely gives, this is not my own factory made, invented thing. It gives white labeling, private labeling, whatever you want to call it. And there's nothing wrong with that. But just to get to the basis of what we're trying to say is I don't feel like at that point you're paying for the name. You're not paying for the product. Prime example, right? Like Teray said, we had a beauty brand, literally. Here's our lip kit, which we called the Kiss Kit. Okay. Very
Shadows,
similar.
like
Eyeshadows, very similar to what is being put out by Miss Jayda. Okay. Lip liner, lipstick. Very similar. So we know how much this can run you.
yes.
And I feel like sometimes I still might spend the coin, even though I know it's not given. This is what it costs. I still might spend the coin just to support and just because I don't know. I just want to. I want to treat myself and I want to support a Black-owned business. But sometimes it's just like, all right, you really head cracking with this price point. But like I said, you're paying for the name, you're paying for the popularity. The product, I'm sure, is good, but there are so many drugstore brand products that are just as good that sometimes the price point can't be justified. Just being honest. So
yeah. I mean, like we spend money on shit all the time, and it's not necessary. It's not a means to say like, oh, you shouldn't buy it, because you could spend $60 at Mac. You could spend $60 at Mac and buy one product.
Hello, you can.
You could spend, like their lip liners at MAC are $22 or $24. I think they're $24 now. They used to be $22. I think they're $20.
I think they're $20.
But they're $24. So a $24 lip liner it's a costly thing, especially if you look at the market in general. But there's certain things with MAC products that you just know that you're going to get. And I think for me, that's a lot of the things with brands, and even with our brand, we're in the same boat. When you're putting out a product strictly online, and especially cosmetics, you can't really return it per se. You're going to return it to the person who sold it to you, and they have to throw it away. You can't resell it. So a lot of companies don't take returns at all, because why am I letting you return it? Something I have to just throw away. Just throw it out.
Right.
But maybe people want their money back. But I get that. For small businesses, we ain't taking no returns because we have to make a profit. Because we could literally, when you're having, especially in a smaller business, which I don't think Jayda's going to have that problem with, a smaller business, you have to sell your product. You got to make money, and you need the money you're making from the product in order to buy more.
You got to re-up. It's a hustle.
And these companies have minimums, and sometimes the minimum is not 5, 10. It's not small amounts. Sometimes they're like, okay, you need to order 100 is our minimum order. So I got to have the money to replace the product.
Because to even put it into production, you have to be ordering a certain amount. You can't order 20 lip kits and that's it. Like, no.
You have to order a good portion of product.
A real cute one.
Be able to do it. Yes, you gotta put your money where your mouth is in order to do that. So my only issue, like I said, same issue that we face, is when you have a product that's solely online, the quality it's an unknown thing. So do I want to spend $72.55 after tax, shipping, and everything for some shit I'm not guaranteed to like?
I hate blind buying.
I don't like blind buying thing. I don't like blind buying fragrances. I don't like blind buying. So I think that's kind of what for me, that would be the thing that would kind of be like, I might not buy it, because what if I don't like it? Now I just wasted damn near $100.
Right. And for example, like I would blind buy something off of, let's say, a Sephora, Ulta, or a bigger company, because I know I can go ahead and get my money back, or figure out, if this doesn't work for me, then cool. Or I can get me a sample. I can go, do what I need to do to see if this is worth the purchase.
The full dollar amount.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's really just the issue with it, is like, I don't want to spend that kind of money on something that it's not guaranteed to me.
Yeah. I will say that everyone that I've seen try the lip kit, it looks good on. White girls, Black girls, Hispanic girls, light skin, dark skin. It looks good on everyone, but I don't know. I'm still just a little hesitant. I definitely want to see what else she's going to put out and what else she's going to do. Because I do think she puts out good product, and I do think she's a good businesswoman. I've definitely ordered some Wait a Min couple times, and I've never been disappointed with my purchase. So sometimes you might just have to take that little leap of faith, you know? But listen, $60 might be a little lot for a smaller brand that you may not know if the product is going to be good for you, or if you'll like it, or if you don't like it, will you get your money back?
Yeah. I would be willing to buy, if I could buy the product separately and I could just get the gloss by itself.
Mm-hmm. Just to see it out first,
just
and
to
then be
see
like,
it, I'm like, okay, I can start with just the gloss. Because even like for me, for lip liners, I have a thing with lip liners. I particularly don't like certain components of lip liners. I prefer the solid pencil versus the plastic containers. It's just what I prefer, because I feel like from my experience, any ones that typically come in the plastic containers, I feel like they break easily, and then you're out of product, and the product doesn't go from the top to the bottom. Whereas within a pencil, you could sharpen that bitch to the nub and there's still product there. So even with matte, I'm getting my $24 worth. These liners are going to last me forever.
Also, because the creamier the liner, I feel like, in my personal opinion, they don't last on my lips as much. Like, I have to continuously
put it on every single time. It's like, when I just want to touch up my lip gloss, now I have to do a whole lip all over again. Or I got to go in the bathroom, I got to wipe it fully off, start over, because now it's bleeding, it's doing a whole bunch of shit that I didn't intend for it to do when I left the house this morning. So yeah, those are things in the beauty space where it's like, I don't know. So I probably won't be purchasing the first batch of products, but I'm interested to see what else she comes out with. Now, if she does come to a point where she starts to separate and now we're carrying individuals, then sure, I don't mind if we breaking up the price. If it's $20 per thing, I wouldn't mind. I've wasted $20 on much more frivolous things.
Sure have. I have. Beauty
I probably wasted $20 yesterday. So
yeah.
So yes, it's not about like bashing her brand or just being like, oh no, whatever. Because hey, I'm here for what she does. She knows her market. She knows her fan base. She knows how to market. And I think that she don't get enough credit for that. Because there's some other people that get hella credit for giving us mediocre bullshit consistently. And I will say, when there were issues with some of the items when Wait a Minute first came out, Jayda was definitely personally herself working to remedy any of the issues.
Absolutely.
And I feel like
I actually enjoy seeing that process too.
Yeah, I think that speaks volumes. It's just like, okay, you clearly aren't here to scam people out of their money and just do a lot of bullshit, shady bullshit. You actually care about your brand, you care about your customers, and realize that they are spending their hard-earned money with you. So yeah, you should be delivering a good product.
Agreed.
The shipping should be good. The customer service should be good.
And that is something I think she does well.
Yes. So I'm like, hey, shout out to her for continuously, one, reinventing herself and continuing to do different things and give her audience what they want.
Yeah, because it's definitely not easy. I mean, obviously it helps that she's already built her she has a name for herself and her following. Yes. So like, when you have a following like that, you can sell air to the damn, I don't even know who need air, all of us. But you could sell anything, okay, when you have that type of following. But I do like how she does make it her business to put out good products, and if there's an issue, addressing the issue.
Right. So I love that. So everything is about being able to take lessons, grow, and I love that part. And I'm very excited for her brand. And so don't think anything like that I'm saying as a negative, because there are plenty of brands that I like their brand and I don't buy a ton of products. Like, I may have one or two products. I like it.
I like what I like from them. Yeah.
I like what I like from them. It doesn't mean that I have to buy every single thing that they put out or I don't fuck with it. You know? Or sometimes brands will come out with things like House Labs came out, and I am a Lady Gaga fanatic.
Love the Gogs.
Like, Lady Gaga down. Little Monster. That's me. Well, when House Labs came out, when House Labs originally released on Amazon, for those who don't remember, I didn't buy anything.
Me either. I wasn't.
Even when it came to, when they rebranded, came to Sephora, it took me a while to buy the foundation. Once I actually bought it, I love it. Now I have a foundation. Now I have a blush. Now I have some lip glosses. It took me a minute to I bought a couple testers. Well, not, I didn't buy. I got a couple samples and I wore it for a little bit like, do I like this? Do I not like this? Is this going to work for me? Does it not?
Mhm.
And then when I was like, okay, I actually do like this. I wore it a couple times. Then I bought it. Bought a full size. So you don't have to just buy shit just right away to be like, oh, you don't support if you don't do that.
Right. I agree.
And I'm also
agree.
saying that she should change her price point. If you think that this is the price and this is the price that your product is worth, then by all means, charge that price. The people who will buy it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Definitely agree. Ooh, I love blush. Like, I feel like I went through a phase where I was
You
a
want to be a blush?
Girl, if I could be a blush, I'd be a blush. I'll be this blush combo right here. This blush combo is just so me. But there was one point where I wore so much blush. It was like my favorite thing. And then I just stopped wearing blush for years. And then now I'm like back to the blush for like the past year, you would probably say I've been a blush girly. Yeah.
No, because you used to, was it Raisin?
Oh yeah. Raisin by Mac.
Like,
Mm-hmm. That was my
triple platinum in our house. Triple platinum. Why was I wearing Raisin? That wasn't for me, but we had it and we shared products. So literally rummaging through each other's drawers, like, oh, let me get this.
What you got? We still share some products. Yeah. And I feel like that's how you could tell who could really be a face and who can't. Because clearly we're not the same color. Like, we're not the same color.
We're not.
But
thought we were twins.
You're sugar cookie ass. I'm more. I'm like a deep peanut butter. I don't know. Anyway,
not peanut butter.
Look, I'm not caramel. I'm deeper than caramel, but I'm not like mocha. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like a milk chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say not caramel.
Yeah. Yeah, not caramel. But yeah, so we're not the same color, but we would definitely be mixing and mingling with the products. And if I didn't have it, I know she had it. And sometimes we had duplicates of the same things and this and that. It don't matter. We gonna share it. And that's how you know you can really be the face. Because if you can make that shit blend, oh yeah.
It's gonna do it every time. Yeah.
Yep.
We're gonna fuck the streets up with this one.
And the neck is gonna match the face and the chest. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, should I do straight green on green? I think
that's cute. Right now it's getting a little wickedish, but
I know it's gonna come together. Just trust the process.
Literally with makeup, you have to trust the process. Because even for me right now, I'm looking a little redonkulous.
Like, it's like you have to do that. The makeup also goes with the outfit. Like everything needs to pull together. It's like, now we cook it.
Yeah, let her cook. Let her cook.
But yes, next order of business. Cardi B and Upset. I'm just
upset.
I'm upset that I'm in this group chat.
No, I'm not upset that I'm in the group chat. I'm upset that Upset is making me upset because I've defended you so much. And that's why you cannot defend a nigga. You can't defend a nigga.
Your trust in a nigga.
And a nigga stupid hoe. How you figure?
A word. Because kissing Randy's in the mouth.
You a nasty bitch. You got kids to go home to.
You will never be the allegations. You are never be them allegations will stand tall.
Big.
Kissing a random bitch in the mouth.
Standing in them Timberland boots. Them big ass Saucy Santana Rick Owen boots is what he's standing.
It just over some shit that is just like it just doesn't make sense. And I hate that we defended him. Because I'm like,
I know.
God.
Now we got to be wrong about some shit.
Now we're wrong. Like, wrong. But also, it's just like, you are just ruining everything. Like, your antics are just downright disgusting.
Yeah, it's disturbing.
From the, like, you got 3 kids, as if you are not the father of all of those children.
And you ain't put a ring on that hand? Bye.
Yes. You didn't put a ring on that hand 6 months into the relationship? Come on.
Because you didn't want to lose that good puss, as Cardi would say. She said it, not me.
I just don't understand it. Because, like, why are we doing this? Why? And it's just like, when people say certain things, it immediately just, like, turns me off. That comment, that whole exchange back and forth literally just turned me off. I was like, oh, no, that's nasty. Like, what do you mean? I was like, it's giving You trapped her.
Yeah, like you not beating the allegations that you a hateful, spiteful ass man.
Can't trust little niggas.
How little is he?
Little. He can't be that tall. She's not tall. So he damn sure can't be tall. None of the Migos are big. None of them are tall. They're all short.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe 5'10", maybe.
Yeah.
Less than 6 feet.
For sure. I would say 5'10" max.
And that is, it just disturbs me. I'm like, I never wanted people to get divorced so bad. But then I'm just like, even when y'all, which is so crazy to say, like, I just want y'all niggas to be divorced. I feel like, you know what? I feel like kids in a relationship, when they know their parents hate each other, it's like, please just leave each other already. Please.
No, seriously, like, please leave each other already.
Leave each other already. Like, stop popping up in the same places. But to be mad over, like, the shit that he was mad over, it doesn't make sense. And it always kind of gives like, oh, I'm having more fun than you.
Yes.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me having more fun than you. And it's like, nigga, you're miserable. Like, you are literally not having a good time. Go home.
And can we please talk about, honestly, fuck upset right now. Can we talk about the male crash out? Because I feel like you go through so many different phases of a breakup, right? Like for us women, at least for me, before the breakup comes, I'll start mourning the breakup before we break up. Right. So I'm in mourning. I'm wearing my all black. I have my black veil on. Okay. We break up. Yeah. This is my process. Got my all black. Okay. I'm mourning the death. RIP to this relationship.
Little do you know, you don't even know what's coming. I am.
Oh yeah.
Gone.
Like literally I'm breaking up before we break up. Right. So by the time we actually break up, I'm gonna listen to a little Mary J. Blige, 48 hours max. Okay. I'm gonna get over that. I'm going to be hoping, oh, maybe he'll call. I did break up with him, but I low-key want him to like chase me and beg for me back just so I could say no, because I know it's time for this relationship to end. But I'm still kind of want him to pursue, right? Then it's going to get to a day where I'm like, nigga, I'm going to block you. Don't even pursue. I want to delete your existence. Once I get to that point, which for me personally, babes, it don't take long, right? I'm just going to be honest. I'm an Aries.
This is all happening
within a week.
This is all happening within a week.
Within a week. By Saturday, I'm on the couch, standing up on the couch, popping bottles, shaking his ass. I'm having a good time. I'm outside. I want to know where the hood niggas at in my previous life. Just to let I'm just saying, for those who are listening, ain't they married? Don't worry about right now. We talk about the past. Shut up. Okay, we're talking about the past. And in the past, I was like, where the hood niggas at? So, yeah, by Saturday, that's how it goes. And if a man don't pay me dust in that morning in transitional period, after that week is over, don't spin the block because you're going to be mad. I am going to drag the situation, drag it. I'm not going to block you on social media or nothing. I want you to see me living my life in peace without you. I'm going to drag it. And that is my transitional mourning breaking up period. And I feel like that's what Cardi's going through right now. Like she's finally accepting the fact that, yeah, this relationship don't serve me and it's not going to work. I got these kids by this man, but it's time to move on. And now she outside. And that nigga was they never think you really going to end it with them. They never think you really going to leave. They always going to think you going to spend a block, especially if you got a kids by that man. Yeah. That man going to think because you his baby mother that he can always have you. And you got to show him, no. The coochie ain't up for grabs no more, babes. It ain't.
Like, bye. Okay.
It ain't.
Now, I will say, it makes it very difficult and it really does start to blur the lines, not to shoot him no bail, but it really does start to blur the lines. Like, if y'all say, oh, y'all breaking up and then y'all go back to fucking, now we got to start over. Yeah. You can't do that. If we're going to snip the cord, we got to move.
I give you
keep walking straight.
I give you one good backtrack, bend it over, bust it open. One. That's it. After that.
But that's how she ended up with baby number 3.
Exactly. And once that happened and you still felt like you needed to get that divorce, there should have been no backtracking. Go get you a new body, sis. It ain't that serious. Go get you a new. That'd be the thing. Like, why is we as women want to be like, I don't want to get a new body. Go get the new body. Not hella new bodies. Don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you to go outside and bust it open for the trash man. I'm just saying, if there's someone who's sparking your interest, pursue him or whoever. But you don't need to backtrack to your baby daddy just because you getting hot in the pants. No.
Yes. It's like, I be feeling like that that reliable dick be the shit that will fuck you up.
Oh yeah, fuck your whole life up.
It's gonna fuck
Just
your whole life up
every
because
time.
just because like, oh, it's reliable, I know him. I don't want to that whole like you said, that whole extra body thing. I don't want to do that. Go. And I also think, like we said before, in her situation, it's very difficult because it's like you're fucking Cardi B. Some people, when they separate and get divorced, it's like who the fuck they gonna date?
Right.
So then it's like, all right, well, a bitch got needs. So come over. Actually, that's not even come over. You could get a hotel so I could fucking leave.
And leave.
I'm gonna leave your little $20, your funky $20 on the dresser, nigga. I'm up out of here.
That's what I'm saying. Like I get
Right
it.
about
Trust
you.
me, I get it. But also I feel like if you're an emotional girly, and I feel like we are emotional, but when it comes to those sorts of things, like we know how to disconnect or disassociate. Some girlies can't do that. And not saying either way is good or bad, but I feel like if you are a girly who cannot separate the good dick from the emotions, don't backtrack.
Yeah.
You are not a good candidate for spinning the block. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't like I think I've said this 1,000 times. I don't believe in spinning the block. Now, have I? Yes. And that showed me that I'm not cut out for that. I'm not cut out for that. Like, I have to leave immediately. We cannot go back and forth. There's no discourse. There's no apologizing. There's no nothing. I don't really believe too much in closure. Like once I'm up out of here and I make the decision that I want to dip, I only feel like obviously, if my current relationship ended, well, let me not say relationship, marriage ended, then
I'll
yes,
say that's different. We're talking about the past. We're talking about the past.
That would need closure.
Yeah.
Because it's just like we've been together for a long time. Now, if baby, we only known each other for 6 months, I don't owe you shit. I need to get the fuck away from you.
The closure is not for you, it's for me. And here's why.
I don't need it. I don't feel like I need it.
Because I gotta get my shit off.
Not even that. Oh, I'm gonna get my shit off. If I feel like it's really something that I need to say, then I would have already said it. But I don't need to sit down, have this conversation. I don't need to know what went wrong, or I don't need none of that shit.
Yeah. And for me, it's never been like the what went wrong. For me, I'm someone who, like, if I'm dead done with you, I don't want there to ever be a conversation again. So, like, this is a conversation. This is why I feel like this is what's best for me or us or whatever the case may be. And there's no confusion. And that's just really it. I feel like I need to get that off, one, for myself, because you know how sometimes in a moment you be mad about something and then like time will go by and then you kind of forget, like, oh wait, this is why we broke up. This is why I don't fuck with you. This is why you ain't shit. This is why. That's why that closure is for me, because it kind of reiterates the whole situation and puts it into perspective in a few sentences. And then I'm like, okay, yeah.
And maybe I only tried to get closure from one person, and then I said, oh baby, no. I wasn't getting that. And I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna be done with this. And once I made the decision, like, oh, I will never fucking talk to you again. Like, delete I have a very short blocked list. And if you ever made the block list, you will continue to be on the block list for the rest of your life. Never ran into this person. Like when I tell you, delete it from my existence.
Yeah.
Delete it.
Yeah.
Never to be seen again. And I was like, oh yes, went on about my life. Because what the fuck do we need to talk about? What indeed do we need to fucking talk about? Nothing. So fuck your closure. I don't need it. I'm good. I'm out of here. But yeah, so there's that. And then other drama. This is for the people that be on YouTube. This is for the YouTube girls. So if you're a YouTube girl, please come forward, because we're going to address Dearra and Ken in their most recent drama. Sierra,
years later. Okay. If you don't know, Dearra and Ken, they were a YouTube couple, very young, made millions of dollars together, was one of the first of their kind. And granted, when I say their kind, I mean for us Black people, okay? They were who all the YouTube couples aspired to be, in my opinion. Yeah, like when I say made it out the hood, okay? You know, they're very young when they got together. I think Dearra was fresh out of high school. Ken was maybe a year or two older than her, whatever. Ken was working his job at Home Depot. Dearra wanted to do social media. She felt like, this is where I want to be a content creator, blah, 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 blah. She started the YouTube channel for them. Okay. They started making money. Ken quit his Home Depot job, and that's what they started doing full time. Had huge brand deals. Target, Walmart, Tesla, Google, you name it, they had it, right? All right. 2018, 2019, a couple years into their relationship, and got caught cheating. Now, mind you, he's cheated several times, but it's different when you cheat in private and your girl find out and y'all can work it out. But when you cheat in public and the whole world knows, it's a whole
now we're a public spectacle.
Yeah, like now you don't embarrass me, bitch. Okay, so
and this is how we make money,
right? So
together?
I can't make money being a happy couple when you out here dotting and bopping and embarrassing me. So they stopped. Ken, I guess, didn't want to do content anymore. Dearra's like, this is still what I love to do, so I'm going to continue to do content. Dearra was doing content on their page, solo content, like beauty stuff, girly stuff, all the things that we like. And Ken was just not. So she was making a lot more money, whatever. So he proposes, gets caught cheating again. And she said, yeah. Did this whole huge proposal in Greece. It was beautiful. It was lovely. Went triple platinum on the timeline, okay? Gets caught cheating again. And she said, you know what? This is it. We're going to go our separate ways, blase, blase. But at this point, they're business partners, right? They have bank accounts together. They bought land together because they was about to start building that huge house. All different types of things. So the split wasn't going to be just, oh, I'm walking away. We have to figure out how to consolidate our assets and our funds. So they do that. They decide that we're going to leave some money in this account, and that's going to pay for all of our editors, our business ventures, our lawyers, whatever, because obviously YouTube, whether they keep uploading videos or not, the videos are there and it's still going to make money. They still have a business together. So fast forward, Ken, he starts taking money out of the account that he was not supposed to take. They get a lawyer, all these things. The lawyer says, hey, pay it back. Blah, 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 blah. They have an agreement. Ken doesn't do the agreement. He tries to claim that he's broke and had to pay medical bills. Now, the type of money I'm talking about is like $500,000 per person or something like that they had to split. Something like that. So I'm not talking about a couple thousand. I'm talking about thousands.
Yeah, we're not talking about change.
We're not talking about little baby money. So all in all, the money that he didn't rightfully take, because yes, he shared the joint account with her, but it wasn't in their agreement for him to take this money out. It was about $100,000, something like that. So taxes came up, all these different things. Dearra was left with the bill. So she's suing him. And so now it's a public skeptical, oh, that's what happens when you treat a boyfriend like your husband, this, all the things. And I feel like this is something we should talk about because, yes, it's a hot topic story, but I feel like as women who started building with our man before we had the ring, in a sense, like living together or different things, I feel like we could give a different perspective. And I'll just say for me, their relationship, sure, they lived together and they shared expenses and had a joint account. You have a joint account with anybody. Me and Teray have a joint account. We were business partners. Been having a joint account for years now. Like, so it's kind of like, you can't say, oh, why would you have a joint account with your boyfriend that's not your husband? If we live together and we share expenses, it just makes sense sometimes to
have everything in just one collective area.
Yeah. Like, so at the end of the day, yes, you can break up with a boyfriend, but guess what? There still are legal ways to get your just due, like she's doing. You didn't do right by me in this relationship and business-wise and financially, so I'm coming after my coin. It's not that serious. I feel like we as people need to get out of the mindset of like, oh, you shouldn't do this. Da, 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 da. There are certain things I do feel like you should have boundaries on in a relationship before marriage, but a bank account, you can have a shared account. That's not something that, I don't know. Go ahead, Teray, take it away. What's your thoughts?
Like, because I think what people fail to realize is that even though they were making social media content, it's a business. When you start, the second you make $1, this is now a business. Yeah. So we do have to have a joint account. It was Dearra and Ken was the name of the channel. It was not, oh, this is Dearra's channel. And then Ken has his own channel. No, this is one channel. We both are making money. We're both in the videos. We're both making money. So this is joint money. There's no way with how social media pays you to be able to separate and say, okay, Dearra's going to get this amount. This video views got X amount of views, turns into X amount of dollars. This percentage goes to Dearra. This percentage goes to Ken. No, YouTube is just going to cut a check for one amount.
And it's going to go to one bank account.
And it's going to go to one bank account.
It's not your regular 9 to 5 job where you could tell your payroll specialist, hey, put this much in this account and this much in that account. It don't work like that.
Yeah, so it's just like that's how they were getting their money. So in that instance, it's a business. It's not about treating your significant other, your boyfriend, like a husband. We're comparing apples and oranges. We're talking about business here. And that's the part that I'm confused on how everybody is fucking confused.
Because people really just don't understand business in general.
About business.
Literally.
So yes, if we have an agreement as business partners that, okay, we're now separating the business. Trust me, I do this shit every day. You have to leave money in your bank accounts, no matter what. If you are a business, you have an LLC, whatever, there are always going to be fees. There are going to be fees that come up until y'all pay y'all file your final tax return, which means that you will be dissolving the business. That means that they basically would demonetize that channel on YouTube.
And eventually they did.
Yeah, so it's just like eventually, sometimes shutting down an LLC could take 2 to 3 years to fully close it up because you need to have your tax returns. If it gets audited, you need to have that. You need to have your legal fees to close it up. If there's any kind of current litigation going on, you can't close it. Anything. If there's any contracts not fulfilled, you can't do nothing with this business until everything has been satisfied. Yep. And then once that happens, then you can close it. So you have to leave things open for good reason. Just because it's not like, oh, we just broke up and everybody go that separates and we just kaput. No, that's not how business fucking works.
Yeah.
So in this situation, yes, they handled it the way that they were supposed to. Now, when you go dipping and dabbing and taking money out, when it's just like, no, the money that was left in here is supposed to pay bills. And then when those bills have been paid, if we decide to split the excess, then we can do that.
Right.
Then you are entitled to a certain portion of money. But you're not entitled to just dip in as you see fit.
Mm-hmm.
Especially without like having a conversation, you just taking money out of the account. No.
Right.
And now I have to cover what's extra, what bills are now due because you decided to take the money. No, I'm suing you now because I want the money back.
And then I think they did like a promissory, hopefully it's the correct legal term. They did some type of promissory agreement and he just didn't pay back. He didn't pay her back rather. And this is in a legal document, which I read some of it. And of course I had my little Spark Notes, aka TikTok breakdowns. And yeah, I just think that at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what the business relationship is, whether it was romantic or platonic. As a man, do what you say you're going to do. And to be dipping and doing, that's just crazy.
Crazy to me.
Crazy work. Crazy work.
Yeah, so I'm like, no, you deserve to be sued. And she should win. If this is how everything unfolded, then she should win. And then everybody, we can go on about our business once it's over. Yeah. But you can't just take it upon yourself to now you taking the money. No, sir. What the fuck you think this is? And I think sometimes that's what boils down to, like when people break up and then like, or even people who pocket watch it, because I'm sure he's looking at it like, okay, you got all these other things. You've been wildly more successful since the breakup. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, she got it. She could take care of it. No, it's the principle. I probably could, but it's the principle. Mm-hmm. Like, you gonna fuck around and find out.
And can we please just address the fact that like, it doesn't matter what Dearra did in her relationship, outside of her relationship, if she gay, she not gay, who cares? We're talking about business. So bringing up all that stuff is just irrelevant to me in this topic. Because the other thing people are saying is like, oh, well, they broke up however long ago. This happened however long ago. Why is she now that he posted that video with his new girl? Why is it now a topic of conversation? Mind you, he been with that girl for a couple years. Like after they broke up, he did try to come out on social media and do the same type of content with his new girl. And y'all wasn't having it.
They did all kinds of things. I remember that. They bought a house, tried to do the whole house tour thing, and it wasn't working. Because that was around the same time that Dearra was building her house.
Yep. And y'all wasn't having it. So y'all didn't want to see Ken doing anything if it wasn't pertaining to Dearra. So I just feel like pick and choose. Like, what is you really mad at? I feel like in a lot of situations in life, people just want you to be the villain so bad until you prove that you're not the villain. And then now all of a sudden everybody want to have your back. So I don't know. I feel like regardless of what happened in their relationship, business is business. And King, you dead ass wrong. And then on top of all that, they say he cheating on his new girl. I said, you have a sickness.
Oh, so you have a sickness.
So it's a sickness.
Yes.
It's a
like, I
sickness.
swear to God, it's a sickness.
It's a
like,
sickness.
Oh, you ain't learned your lesson?
Ugh, niggas.
Baby, it's time to wrap that shit up and go back to Home Depot. Because what the fuck?
Sorry.
It's still heavy. Like, I just
No.
don't get it. Like, my nigga, what do you mean? What do you mean? You're it's same fashion, so this is just like copy paste. Like, you have a problem. Thoughts and prayers?
Thoughts and prayers to them niggas. Because they
Thoughts
need
and
it.
prayers. Thoughts and prayers. Get your money. And, maybe, Ken, you need to get some help. Close your legs to married men. Close your legs. Stop cheating. Stop it.
My thing is, and this might be a little controversial, a little chaotic, but why niggas can never cheat in peace? Like, why when y'all cheat, it has to be a whole spectacle? Why you gotta tell your homeboys? Why you gotta get caught? Cheat in peace. Like, leave us out of it.
A lot of shit. People could cheat in peace, but people run, like you said, people run their mouth.
Like, if you cheating, why is you telling people?
Away? Why are you telling people? Why are you bringing the bitch you cheating with around?
Why y'all following each other on Instagram liking pictures?
Like,
cheat in peace. If you're going to do it, cheat in peace, please.
Or if you're going to do it, especially if you're going to do it and you the type that parades your public partner, or don't.
Child. And guess what else? Whatever that sideline hoe asking for, give it to her.
See? But, it
now you're disturbing all of our peace.
It costs to be the fucking boss. So if you want to be a dirty dick Dan and spreading it all around town, you have to pay for that. In one way or another, you are going to pay. And it's all about, what do you want to pay for? Do you want to keep your life intact? Or do you want your shit to blow up and everybody know about it?
And honestly, for some men, it's cheaper to keep her. If you got a woman that's, if you're the breadwinner, get your shit together. Get your shit together, because it's cheaper to keep her. And guess what? If you don't want her no more, let's just be frank about it, because the frank between your pants is going to fall off with all the movement you doing, dipping and doing, disturbing all of us
out here. Okay, they still exist.
But the crazy part is, I feel like a lot more people get them, and it's like normalized. I don't care what nobody say.
That's not normal. That's not okay.
It's not normal. Gonorrhea, chlamydia, all these things. Like, when I be listening to certain people talk, they're like, "You never had an STD?" No,
bitch.
No. Can't say that I have. Can't say that I have. If you have, okay, fine. Things happen. But to be consistently getting them, you either need to leave that cheating man alone, or you need to figure out,
Stay strapped.
It's not right. Okay. It's not right.
I don't understand. Y'all need to do some proper some health inspections. Like, line them up. Drop your pants. Let's take a look. Like, y'all need to do something, because it ain't no fucking way.
Yo, you remember that YouTube song, "Let Me Smell Your Dick"? You don't know that? Please. Because the song goes, "It's 5:00 in the morning. Something's going on. When you come home, let me smell your dick." And I get it. Because
I do understand.
What is you doing? What is you doing out there? Because if it's a perfume on it, I could smell it. Now granted, I'm never going to tell my husband to come home and drop them drawers, because if I smell something I don't like, whether it's a bitch or body odor, at 5:00 in the morning, you've been outside a long time. Just go in the shower. I don't want to smell nothing. Like, go in the shower.
That's not normal though. Like, if you go home, like if I come home late, I'm going to take a fucking shower.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
I don't care if I took a shower before I left. I'm going home to take another fucking shower.
Yeah, you already know how I get down. Ain't nobody getting in this bed without washing that ass.
Yes, like,
if you don't want to wash that ass, go lay on the couch or something. I don't know, but you ain't getting in this bed.
Going outside is no. You go outside, you must shower. I don't care. I have been the drunkest of drunk. I'd be like, Lord, please don't let me drown in the shower, because I have got to shower.
And I have fallen asleep in the shower a plethora of times.
And I'm like, Lord, I will never do this again. Please just help me.
Lying. Just be lying. Just be lying.
Yeah. I will be. Sorry. Okay. I'm almost finished.
Yeah, me too.
Promise y'all, I am almost finished. I'm slow. Clearly, if y'all can tell, I move slow. In the first half, like, I was talking and I wasn't doing anything. Typical me.
But the crazy part about all this is that, like, we're still at the same place and we start differently. I still have to do it in reverse.
Yeah.
But we always end up being finished at the same time.
Yeah. Reverse.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
We didn't plan to discuss this, but I've been seeing a lot of people like, I don't know why my TikTok be crazy. My For You page, even though I built it brick by brick, sometimes some shit slipping through the cracks. And now they're getting a whole lot of people like talking about like soulmates and twin flames and all of these things. And I'm like the amount of people who are like, oh, I don't believe in soulmates. I don't believe in this. It's mostly men.
Yeah, because
But
they are. Anyway,
I
this is
just
not
feel
a men
like,
bashing episode, but y'all just
what
be.
is
I'd
it?
be concerned. I'd be concerned.
Yeah, I'm like, you could have a twin flame, you can have a soulmate. I
Yeah,
feel like soulmates exist for everyone, but I don't think everyone will find theirs.
I
I
can
don't think
see
that
that.
everyone finds their soulmate. And I think sometimes you may find your soulmate, and I think you can have multiple. I think you have like
But yeah, I think
friend
you have
soulmates,
multiple. Mm-hmm.
and then you have like your love soulmate. But everybody may not find theirs. Versus like, and it doesn't mean like your soulmate is the person that is exactly like you. They do everything the same. No. I think your
Okay.
twin flame I think your twin flame is the exact version of you. And I feel like twin flames don't work out.
Yeah. So you want me to explain you my soulmate twin flame for my life? Okay. This is gonna sound very strange, but hear me out.
Putting blush right here. Like you put it on your nose, but I like putting
Mm-hmm.
it right here.
Because we have a different like face shape, and I
Face
just feel
shape.
like this just brings my face like very baby doll, but still, whatever. So let me give you mine, and then you can proceed. I feel like I have so far 3 soulmates. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like Matt is definitely my romantic soulmate.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like in a different life, he wouldn't have been my romantic soulmate because I think you're one of my soulmates, but you were probably my husband in my past life. And I think,
Really?
yes, I think that way, not in a crazy, I don't think, not in like a crazy romantic gay type of way, because no gay shit, but but I think there are so many parallels and similarities between you and Matt as people in general. Like you are, I would say, like in my life, you're the female version of him in so many ways. Is very creepy sometimes. Very creepy.
No, low-key,
Like,
I'll be on Matt's side. I'd be like,
yeah,
and I
I'll tell
understand
Trey
that.
something
Like,
like,
I
girl,
wholeheartedly understand. Like, you tripping because
and
I'm on that.
I'll be like, wait, hold on. You agreeing with the man?
Bitch,
Hold
friend
on.
are you? Like, you were my friend.
Whoa, what you mean you could see why? What? And like, I don't know, like, it's just that sort of bond that's like, I do feel like in a past life, we would have been in the same hemisphere and you probably were
Yes,
like
we would
my
still know
husband.
each other in the past.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Now, my other soulmate.
It's giving masculine energy. Ooh.
Yes. And okay, here's the thing. So you definitely give more masculine energy than I do. I have the deeper voice, but your aura just gives big body,
Man.
6 foot nigga. Like, so
I'm definitely 6'5". In my brain,
yeah.
I'm 6'5".
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
going toe to toe with everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And so there's that. Now, my twin flame soulmate type of thing, I think is Ebony because she's a Libra, I'm an Aries, and we are very like the polar ends of each other. So we're like very similar, but very different. And I think in a past life, she was either my sister or my mother. I haven't figured that out yet. Yeah. I'm gonna go get hypnotized one day. I'm just
Your
afraid.
mother?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay. And that's so crazy that you say that because I feel like my mom is my twin flame.
I could see that. Mm-hmm.
Like when I tell you same person, copy paste,
Mm-hmm.
as much as I be trying to fight it, like even like the picture that's from my wedding in my hallway, I'd be like, oh my God, you look like your mother. Like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I'm like, oh, that is me. That's me though. But the older I get, the more I feel like I look like my mother.
Oh, for sure. Me too. For sure.
I'm just like, no, I feel like that is my twin flame because we've always had like it's more than a mother-daughter like bond. I don't know how to describe it like in words, but it's not, I feel like your typical mother-daughter relationship.
Mm-hmm.
It's not creepy, but we definitely are the same person.
Because I will say with my mom, I have that type of relationship, but it's different in the sense of like, I don't know. I've always felt like me and my mom were just so different personality wise. But obviously, there are certain things I get from her just because, she raised me, held it 10 toes down, period.
Mm-hmm.
But we are just so different. And I feel like I didn't appreciate our differences until I hit my 20s, honestly.
True.
And where'd my lash go? Oh, never mind. I didn't.
Not a runaway lash.
Runaway love, okay? I didn't appreciate those differences until my 20s, and I also didn't understand them. And I feel like I didn't understand them until I kind of did a deep dive on my mom, which I never even talked to her about, but I did a deep dive. Because it's like
Now,
when
is
you
this a self-diagnosed deep dive, or would you like interviewing people?
both, like I
Like,
do
how did
intel. I ask questions that I feel like
Okay.
she won't answer because my mom is very like, what difference does it make if this is not relevant to my life right now? Why are we doing this? You know what I mean? And I
see,
do
my
think
mom is the complete opposite.
yeah,
She's gonna tell you everything.
like my mom will tell me stuff when I ask, but it wasn't until probably like 2 years ago that she really divulged certain things that I've been like wondering about. And
You feel like you have to ask to get the information.
if I ask her, she'll tell me, but she's not going to divulge just to divulge.
She's not going to willingly tell them.
No, absolutely not. Like, so that she is definitely an interesting case study, I will say. I still don't think
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, like
I need to know.
I really don't think that, obviously I've been around my mom for 30 years. Like, we've been close. We've been closer in my 20s and now, like, in my adult years than I feel like we were like in my teenage years, but that's just regular teenage and mom and daughter shit. But she is definitely a very complicated person. And I think I know why, but it's still very interesting to me. Very interesting that I have not figured that lady out.
It's a mystery.
She's very mysterious. Yeah, she's very mysterious. Very mysterious. So I look forward to more years of doing a case study on her.
Solving the mystery.
Yeah.
Solving the mystery. But yeah, my mom is definitely my twin flame. Like, hands down. That
I can see. Mm-hmm.
Like, in a past life, I was her, she was me.
Mm-hmm.
That is it.
Yeah.
Soulmate wise, like, of course, definitely you're one of my soulmates. Like, can't explain it. Instant connection, locked in.
Love that first sight. That's why I said we was
literally from the first fucking day that we met. Mind you, the first day that we met, it was community college graduation.
Mm-hmm. And I wasn't even there for her.
Yes, wasn't even there for me, but she took my pictures.
I did. And they ate
in a fucking parking lot. I had on that blue dress. I vividly remember that day.
Mm-hmm.
And we have been friends ever since. Like,
yeah,
met that day, hung out all summer. We hung out all next semester.
Yeah.
Moved in together the next year. It was just like, you talk about a relationship moving at fast speed. So we were like, did we just become best friends?
No, I literally remember the day we were going to, like, I don't know where we were going. We were going somewhere. And some Best Friend by like 50 Cent came on. This is so ridiculous. And I feel like the reason why I think you were my husband in my past life, because these moments are always like romanticized in my head, right? So like the moment I was like, are we best friends? Literally 50 Cent Best Friend or whatever the song was playing. Like, I can see it in my head, all weird. And we're sitting in my room doing our makeup at my Park Crescent apartment, doing our makeup in front of that big mirror. And we just looked at each other like, yeah.
We're best friends. I didn't even live there yet.
Yeah,
I didn't even live there.
You were on, your first semester, you were on campus. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we were best friends.
Mm-hmm. Which is crazy.
And I was like, this is just so weird. Like, we hadn't known each other a full 365 days.
Girl, at that point, it wasn't even full 6 months.
No.
We met in May.
But it was just...
By August, we was locked in. Not even August.
Literally, what day did we move in? We going out tonight. Like, Matt, get the car. Matt is the only one that drove. Oh my God.
Because neither one of us at the time had a vehicle. So, yeah.
Just living. Just doing it. And I don't think that, like, I don't know if I knew Colin in the past life. I don't know. But I would definitely say that he's really my soulmate. Like, twin flame, no, because we do a lot of things the same, but it's a lot of areas that were stark differences. And it's like, I need that stark difference. We cannot Two of me? Hell no. That would not work.
Hell no.
No, but I think it's just one of those things where it's like, even though I wasn't necessarily interested when we first met, there was always when I gave him a chance to start knowing him as a person, it was like we instantly connected. Instantly.
And I really feel like,
and that was the same thing. Like we were like best. Like, are we best friends? Oh my god, we're best friends. Like even though y'all make fun of us, like, oh my god, they're best friends. No, we were literally like best friends.
It
You
turned
won't
into
believe
that.
me.
I won't.
I swear, nothing happened. Nobody will believe me.
I don't care what you say. I don't.
It didn't.
I don't care. I don't care.
But believe me.
I will
I'm
not.
telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. But yeah, we were just like together all the time.
And I will say that like Colin's personality is very funny because it really is to know him is to love him type of thing.
Yeah.
If you don't know
him, you'd be like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, who the fuck does he think he is? Like, he will say whatever he wants, whenever he wants.
And then we'll be like, who got something to say about it? We're going to move the furniture now.
Quickly.
Expeditiously.
We're going to pack this shit up.
Everybody out. Okay. So I just think that like even, I don't know, when I first met him, freshman year of college, I was a young whippersnapper. I was 17. We like had a lot of similar friends, same friend group sort of thing. But he was really, really social, as he is. Like he is a social butterfly. And he always just looked out for us, unprovoked. Yeah. Like for no reason at all. And I would just be so confused, like, nigga, why are you so nice? And it was never like a
creepy night. Never.
No, it's just like, y'all good? Yeah, we good. Okay. Like that's really just it. Whereas a couple of other ones,
he gonna pop up out of nowhere.
And a couple other ones where it's just like, yeah, I know that nigga asking me if I'm good, but it's not for good reason.
Like literally, because you know, especially in college. I don't know how college is now, but when we were in college, you could definitely tell the guys who were just genuinely nice people and the people that were nice because they wanted to fuck. And that's literally what it is. Like you were nice because you wanted to fuck, and then once y'all do, that niceness is gone, baby. I don't know who that girl is. Like,
but I will also say that was just my experience because I'm sure there are plenty of people, women on Morgan's campus that probably was like, he's an asshole.
Well, yes, that he is.
Because that's how I feel. That's how I feel about Matt. Like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, he's a nice guy, but he's not friendly. And it's like, no, that nigga talks a lot. He's a talker, okay? But he's also to know him is to love him sort of thing. But he's very selective, very mysterious. I love that about him. I love a mystery, as you can tell.
You just want to be a detective.
You know, I went to school, got my sociology degree, minor in criminal justice. Thought I was going to go into the FBI. Life changed. Fun fact.
When they start telling, I need a 10-year background check and a polygraph, I said, oh, baby, I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself to get up here and not, like, I could be telling the truth, but I'm too nervous. Now you say I'm lying. I don't know.
It's like, damn, I'm a lie.
You're like, oh, did you do that? No. Instantly. No, I didn't do that.
I don't even know what you asking me. No.
Yeah, I'm not telling you. Ooh, that got in my eye. There we go. But yeah. Okay, before we wrap this up, now that we're finally winding down, and see, we're going to finish at the exact same time. Trends for the year. Beauty, fashion trends, predictions for 2025. Because
love this.
I am thoroughly excited about it. So one of the things that I know you love the most, the Y2K fashion is going to continue.
Yes.
I don't think it's going to go anywhere.
And guess what?
It's going to come full force.
It's going to double up. You want to know why? Because guess what is back on the shelves? Brat dolls and My Scene dolls.
Wait, My Scene dolls?
My Scene dolls is on the shelves, babe.
Oh my God. Buy some as collector's items just to keep them, just to freaking have them. But yeah, okay. So Brat dolls, My Scene dolls, very our childhood era. The clothing, now that it's just like Juicy is back in full effect, Ed Hardy is back in the stores, everything is just like, wait a minute, where did this come from? Von Dutch, everything is fully back, and I like it.
I do too. I feel like when I used to envision myself at this age, it was definitely early 2000s, like video vixen, it girl type of vibe. And I'm just happy that I get to experience that now.
Yo, I always say all the time, I wanted to be in a video.
For sure.
I wanted to
Walking
be
in
in a
slow
fucking
motion.
video. Yes, I wanted to be in a video. Still kind of do, but these new videos is not these videos.
Yeah, no, I'm not about to be in my.
I wanted
lingerie.
to be in the $1 million. I wanted to be in the $1 million budget videos.
Yes, on the yacht.
On the yacht, like I wanted to be in Hot in Here. Like,
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why? But I did. I don't know. So yes, Y2K is going to continue in full fucking force. Animal print.
Yes.
Which I love, 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 love. Animal fucking print is here to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Animal print of all kind. I think leopard is the main one, but I think cow print and leopard print have been the main ones. But I think that we're going to see zebra. I think we're going to see snake print in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
You know what I would love? I would love a snake print trench coat.
Ooh. Okay.
Like give it Shaft, but fashionable.
Gotta flap the trench.
You're wasting a trench coat if you don't flap it behind you.
Literally.
Like give the whole vibe. So that, and then maximalism is returning. I think that we're seeing that across beauty. The colors that are coming out, I think the neutral palettes, we can kiss those bitches goodbye. Keep the ones that you have in stock. Don't throw them away. But I think that it's gone, the days of just like these light ass palettes, everything's tan, neutral, matte. No. You see the eyes? Maximalism. Lashes.
Color and shimmer.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming back in full force. Lots of accessories, lots of jewelry.
Yes.
Like even now, if you notice, like bag charms are a form of maximalism. Yes. It's not enough to just have the bag. Now we are dressing the bag.
Mm-hmm.
So much so that now they're dressing the bags with smaller bags. Your bag got a bag.
Mm-hmm.
That's maximalism.
Yep.
Furry boots. Maximalism.
I think the girls are calling it cunt. I think that's what it is. That's what they're calling it. I'm calling it that bitch because I just love to do the most. I'm very much so a do the most as person. And I feel like two things happened. COVID happened, and at first it was like, oh yeah, let's just have fun and do our makeup and da 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 at home. But then all these clean girl aesthetic products started coming out.
The clean girl aesthetic fucked everybody up.
Fucked the
creativity up.
Because it made people like us who are super creative and expressive in our look feel like, oh damn, am I doing too much? Like I need to, tone it down. And then it gave the girls who aren't into makeup a lane to think that they're into makeup and start telling us what the fuck we got going on.
Oh, it's too much, and it's this baby. It's supposed
it's makeup.
It's supposed to be beat.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You can't have a beat face with that clean girl aesthetic. No.
Put your shit on, ma'am.
So I'm definitely excited about
I'm
this
so
era.
Happy.
Because I feel like I can be me again and not be, in my 30s, I really don't care about being judged as much as I did. And I really feel like in this era, I'm like developing my own personal style a little bit more. Like I feel like I've always had personal style. We talked about this, but like really curating that said style. And maximalism is just a part of me and my style. Like I feel like my personal style, and I plan to like do a video on this later, but for sure, grown, sexy, sleek, chic, romantic, and bold. I feel like is how I would describe the personal style that I envision in my head and what I'm going to try to exude physically.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I don't know how to describe my style, so
I would say
I get dressed. I wear what I want to wear.
Miss put that shit on.
And putting that shit on does not mean you have to be designer head to toe. You have to know how to mix and match things.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I could give you all monochromatic, solid one color. All the browns will match, and then I could fuck it up and be like, actually, no, we're gonna wear tan and a chocolate brown and this brown and this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like to mix my shit up. But as far as it having like a clear, defined, like this is what I call it, I don't know. I just wear what I want to wear. what looks good. Some days I could have on baggy jeans. Some days I could have on 6-inch heels. You don't know what you're gonna get. I don't know what I'm gonna
I feel
give
like
you.
you're definitely street chic, sexy, and bold.
Okay.
Because you do streetwear, like literally, you do streetwear too good, too good. I'm like, damn, that girl ate. God damn, I know her. Double tap 5 times. Like, yes, really, like you do that look very, very well. And then we have this conversation all the time. I feel like some people just have sex appeal, and that's just you. Like, you just have that aura for whatever reason. Some
Because
people
I'm
are
really
blessed.
masculine.
Yeah. 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 And then the boldness, very eccentric, but not in an Erykah Badu way. No shade, but like,
Yeah.
and just
No,
a
I'm not giving everything.
bold glamour, bold glam.
Yeah.
You know,
Glam. I'm gonna give hair, makeup, nails, my usual. Yeah, her.
it
The
comes
fact
to
that we still finish at the same time,
the
it be get
lace.
looking shaky, and I'd be like, "No, babe, this came out of my scalp. I don't. What is
Mhm.
lace?
Yep.
What is lace?"
And this is
But
my
yeah,
hair. What are you talking about? All I use is water and mousse.
Okay. Last final thing. Now that we're done, last final thing. Favorite brand and or product?
Okay. You go first.
Well, if anyone has to guess, it's not hard. Elf, 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 like Elf. It's Elf. It's Elf.
Mhm.
It's Elf. It's Elf. Moisturizer, Elf. Like, I just love their freaking products. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. The lip oils, eat. The originals, eat.
Elf just
Now the new shimmer ones, also eat. Like, do you see that?
So good.
Shiny, perfect, little bit of sparkle. I'm missing 2 from this collection. So Elf, if you want to ever send me the 2 that I'm missing the opal one, and there's like a gold citrine one. I'm missing it. I can't find it nowhere. I'm willing to drive to an Ulta that's not in my area to get them.
Oh, it's
But
serious.
I can't find it. So it's very serious. I do want it, and I have to have them.
I feel you on that. Elf, good choice. I feel like for me,
That's my girl.
I'm gonna go with brand because it's a sickness, and my daughter has a sickness too. NYX Cosmetics, NYX, NYX New York, whatever you're rebranding yourself as, we've been going together real bad. I got concealers, lip products. Now, these look like the same thing. They is not.
They're not.
They are not. Let's
And
see.
they're not that hot pink in the bottle.
They're not. Gotta use both. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. What else I got over here? All types of random stuff. I'm digging in the crates. Cause I gotta
fucking have it.
Oh, gotta have it.
Yes.
Gotta have it. So, gotta have it. I could keep going. Okay. Just
Like,
know we go together
the
real
amount
bad, and I got to have it. In particular, I will say we've been going together real bad for decades.
The butter
now.
glosses.
The butter glosses will never
back in the day.
back.
Or when they had the moussey matte ones, the soft matte. Remember, I bought that whole vault of them, and it had the little mini ones, and it was like 50 of them.
Had all of them.
Every fucking color. Colors I probably wasn't even gonna wear. Bitch, buy it. I need it.
Why do I have blue? I don't care.
I don't know, but I want it.
I gotta have it.
Halloween might roll around. I need it.
That black lipstick, Halloween, I got my looks off.
Should be coming in handy. So,
and I feel like for me, the products are good. They're affordable. Doesn't matter what your price point is. You can do a full face of NYX and come out looking beat. And also, they always inspire me to get more into my creative bag because they have the neutrals, but they have the bold colors. I'm talking liners, okay? I'm talking anything you could think of. So yeah, we've been going together real bad for years. So it's funny that we both picked like a OG drugstore brand that people really used to sleep on. Like Ben.
I don't know who took over at Elf, but they need a motherfucking raise. because the way that Elf has been eating shit up, at least since 2020, they
Oh, yeah,
have
for
been
sure.
consistently
Mm-hmm.
everything they put up, banger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
For sure. Yeah.
banger, to the point where I don't even like, even some stuff, it's obvious dupes,
I don't even care.
but it's better than the original brand.
Mm-hmm.
Like some shit, I'm like, oh, Elf made this and it hit. I will never buy that other shit. Why would
Yeah,
I
no.
spend triple the price? I'll just buy 3 from Elf.
Amen.
I just kudos.
Mm-hmm.
That is how you rebrand.
For sure.
Because Elf used to be for the children. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, your little niece wants Elf. Here you go. Even though I
Mm-hmm.
still buy Harper
Same.
things from Elf because it's an affordable price, but I can still use it in this whole eye look.
Yeah.
Elf. Where's my little these? Swear by them.
And that just
I
gives
have it. I have
Y2K so bad.
every
Like
single one. I have them.
those little palettes, it definitely gives like Y2K.
Yeah. Gotta collect them all like Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Need every single one.
Yeah. So
Yeah. This was fun.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, I like
cute
this.
and glam.
You watched the transformation or listened to. This is definitely one of those episodes that, sure, we had great conversation per usual, but definitely subscribe to our YouTube for the visual. Like,
yes, because this one, the visual matters. If you're not
Yeah.
watching us on YouTube, what are you doing?
Literally.
What are you doing?
Like, of course, we want the streams on Apple and Spotify, but the YouTube, and I feel like watching us also gives you different context to like our
The
personalities.
conversation, the personality.
Yes, because
like
we are very theatrical in our speech.
animated. Yes, I gotta have the hands. The hands.
The hands, me, the
Gonna be
facial
gone.
expressions. Like, I just, yeah. So, yeah, definitely subscribe to our YouTube. And also, if you do listen on Apple or Spotify or wherever you stream, make sure you subscribe there and click the little plus sign so that you're subscribing to our podcast. And that way, once we drop, you will get that notification. Typically, the episodes come out every Wednesday between 8 and 9 a.m. Okay?
Yeah.
So
you will have them ready to go.
ready
When you get to
to
your
go.
desk at work. Put
Or
it
on your
on.
commute. If you got an hour commute, we're going to get you
Yes.
through.
If you like me and you stroll into the office whenever you fucking feel like it, that shit might be 9:30, might be 10 o'clock. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. But
No, for real.
I'm gonna get there when I get there.
Yeah. So we definitely are excited about what's to come and all the different new things that we are implementing. And if you guys have ideas or different topics or whatever you want us to talk about, we're open. So yeah.
Yes. Put it in our comments, DM us. You can reach us on all social media platforms. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. We ain't on that bird app though. So don't do that.
Or Facebook.
Yeah, don't Facebook me, baby.
Mm-mm.
But hit us up and let us know what you want us to talk about. And
Yeah.
in the next one. Bye.